November the 24th. Jerod and I and his son, my grandson, Colton, are over here on the hunting lease. We're going to pull our stuff from our tree stands since tomorrow is the opening day of the 24th West Virginia duck season, rifle season, whatever you want to call it. So Jared's already going with Colton to his stand. I'm going up here to my stand. A few things we want to get out before we start our trip Friday up to camp down on the mountain. I may or may not be here tomorrow, opening day, or any this week, because my looking at it is if I get one over here, then I've used one of my buck tags, because I did buy my extra rifle tag. Jerod did too. We didn't buy no bow tag since this group screwed us on the buck limit this year. So if I'd have come over here tomorrow, Tuesday, or even Wednesday and hunted and killed a buck, I've used that tag. So that means when we're up on the mountain, if I'd get one up there, then Jerod has to hunt the whole week by himself. And I'm not having that. No father would. I don't care if he's 38 years old. But another thing too is all these deer processing stations that cut up deer, they're going to be getting full immediately. So, and not to count the deer that they've got from bow season. So what ends up happening is you take your deer in, you may get it in on Monday if you get it Monday, but they may tell you, well, you got to bring it back tomorrow morning. Or they tell you Wednesday morning. Well, come Friday, we're leaving. So if it got done, my wife won't go pick it up. Jared's wife might go pick it up, but I got to leave money. And then, my wife will have to find some place to put it. My freezer's got some stuff in it. The freezer and the refrigerator's got stuff in it, but they could probably put it in the freezer. But it's just so much of a hassle because we're not here. So instead of hunting next week, Monday, opening day, most likely going to be in the woods, or not in the woods. We're going to be at home, getting packed up, getting ready to leave on Friday after Thanksgiving. So I'm sorry there's not a bow hunting video for yesterday or today. Yesterday was awful. It was windy. I mean, you got 20, 30 mile per hour wind gusts, and it was drizzling rain some. The snow was over with, but I'm going to go up here, pull my stuff out of my stand. I'm going to check my game camera and see what's on it, and then head over to Jerod so he can check see what's on his camera, and then we're going to head out of here and probably be back over here muzzleloader season, because we don't doe hunt over here. They need to get off this thing with Fayette County, the western side, unlimited, just go buy your tag, whatever. The does are being slaughtered over here. Yeah, in the last video I had 3 or 4 does come in while I was in my tree stand that evening, but we're not seeing the deer that we used to over here on the lease. Down on his farm, if we hunted down there, only thing we can kill is a buck. So that's the reason why I said probably be hunting over here. That way it's basically hunter's choice. But I'll get back to you as soon as I get done here. Appreciate you coming along with me on this retrieval video. So appreciate you watching. Oh, by the way, People are already shooting their guns on Sunday before opening day, so they're spooking the deer in the area where they're at shooting their guns. But look at here. Look where the ground has already been cleared up from leaves pretty much, where my feeder's been going off. Now, of course, it was set for one time a day, and we figured when we put the corn in, which was on, can't remember what, that first bow hunt we did the video, we put 50-pound bag of corn in, set it for one time a day, and we figured by opening of rifle season it would be empty. I'll find out here in a little bit if it's empty, and I'll report back. Here is one last view from my tree stand for this 2024 bow season. Not to say I might not come back over here and bow hunt as we get closer to the end of the season, but here's the thing. You got 2-week buck season, and then you got a partial, I'm trying to remember if doe season, if there's a 3-day or 4-day after rifle season, and then you have the week of muzzleloader season. After that's done, you have another youth hunt, and I think it's the last 3 days of December. I can't remember. I have to look at the regs. I may do that and post that in here after this clip, what the regs say, but you have another 3-day doe season. I don't know if you have a doe season after buck season, because buck season over here, if you have a Class N stamp, it's basically either sex while you're hunting over here. There's 2 weeks. So, you know, by then, trying to get a deer to come in to your stand is really rough, because they're so spooked because of all the gunfire. I mean, you heard as I was coming in, people are already out checking their zero on their rifle or zeroing their rifle. They should have had that done weeks ago. And maybe just checking it, which checking it is just fire one shot. If it hits where you're aiming, then you're done. You don't have to burn up 3, 4, 5, 20 rounds of ammo. So this is the view from my stand. Now I'm gonna get down, pack up my stuff, and then check my camera. Okay, I retrieved everything from a tree stand. Could not check my camera because I forgot my keys in my other pack, which is my EDC bag, and I did not bring it with me. So those keys are there at the house in that bag, because, you know, the first trip was down to Jerod's. I pulled a couple cameras, put another camera out with solar and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So didn't get to check this camera to see what was coming in. So we're gonna go over to Jerod's. I have my card reader so he can check his. So as soon as we do that, I'll be back. Okay, folks, we're headed out. Jerod's got his stuff. Colton's in front of me trying to dodge the briars. That's what you do, you stomp on them. Just don't get tripped up on them.
You got to be kidding.
Well, some of those aren't briars. Some of those are just twigs. Yeah. Yep, right through.
Forward. You get up here, you get completely out of the briar. Sometimes just dealing with it and taking the shorter path is better than walking a long way through the rougher path.
We're teaching them young.
Come on, bud. You got this. Right up through here. Might have to help the pawpaw.
Nah, I got it. Kick it in 4-wheel drive.
Now watch how I get over the wall.
Watch how I get over there.
Well, folks, I wish we'd had a lot more bow hunting going on. But
My work schedule don't allow for a whole lot of bow hunting.
yeah, work schedules, just everyday life.
I work every other weekend.
Yeah,
So I only get every other weekend to really hunt. And my bow season's paying for it.
so this video pretty much closed up the end of the bow season, because we got 2 weeks of rifle season, muzzleloader season, then you got a youth hunt and another 3 or 4 day doe hunt before the end of the year. Like I said earlier, by then these deer are so spooked to gunfire, getting them close enough for a bow shot would be a miracle. But we appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as we're fond of saying,
See you in the woods.
see you on the deer camp videos. Y'all just stay tuned.
And folks, see you in the woods.